Hey everybody, it's Melanie on day 6 of my video challenge, and today I'm going to be doing the first part of a two-part series because this is something that's got a couple of different aspects to it that I'd like to discuss. And this is part 1, Hope Deferred, My Achy Breaky Heart. This is referring to a verse in Scripture, Proverbs 13:12. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when desire comes, it is a tree of life. And many of you out there know very well about this verse and may have a lot of experience with hope being deferred. This is something that I've thought about a lot over the years. Anybody who knows me personally knows that we have gone through about 12 years of just trouble and trial after trial of various kinds, pretty much almost everything you can go through. And we have had a specific promise that we have been setting our heart on, that we feel that the Lord has set before us 12 years ago, before my daughter was even born. And we just kept thinking this particular event or promise was going to be fulfilled in various ways, and it just keeps being put off. And you know how when you have hope for something, your heart is uplifted and you're excited, and you just you can't wait for the next day to see what miracles are going to happen, and you may even have specific plans based on that hope, and then it doesn't happen. And then you get depressed. And that's exactly what this is talking about. Your heart is sick. And it can happen over and over and over again. And one thing I want to talk about here, there's two different aspects of this. When the desire comes, no matter how many times you have had to put off that desire, when it seems to be that desire is going to happen, your hope springs eternal. You get a spring in your step, and you immediately, your attitude changes, your perspective changes. So in that perspective, the tree of life, the hope itself is the tree of life. Just the fact that you have that hope again is invigorating. It's life-giving. It is health to your soul, your mind, your heart, your spirit. And then the other aspect of this part of the verse, the tree of life, when the desire comes, it's also talking about the fulfillment of the actual desire, not just when the hope of that desire. And when the desire is fulfilled, that is truly the tree of life. And it's just amazing how many different ways that your heart can be uplifted just by hope in the fulfillment of your desire, no matter how many times it gets put off. But one other aspect of this that just occurred to me today when I was discussing this with my husband is that the deferment itself and the sickness, the depression, the pain, the sorrow that comes from the deferment of a dream is important. It's healthy. And I never really thought about it that way before, because every time that dream gets deferred, the dream in a sense gets bigger, and your muscle gets stronger every time you get back up and you go for that dream again. And I guarantee you, when the dream comes, when the desire comes, it is that much more fulfilling. I mean, if you've never hit rock bottom and you have something amazing happen to you, it's just not going to affect you the same way. If you graduated college and you were given $10 million, I mean, you'd be flat out excited for sure. You'd be like, where can I go shopping? I'm going to go get my Ferrari. And you'd be like, the world's my oyster, and very excited. But it wouldn't be the same thing as if when you've been struggling for years and years and have that goal, and then finally you hit that $10 million mark. Now the fulfillment is really a tree of life. It's going to feed your family. It's going to give you an inheritance for your children's children. It reduces the stress in your life. It's going to allow you to quit your job or go travel, or there's just so many things. Now you see that gift in a totally different light because that goal was deferred, maybe for many, many years. And so I would just encourage you that if you're in a place right now where you're depressed or frustrated or you've lost your hope, just realize that it's temporary. Everybody goes through that. Hope springs eternal. It truly does. And when it happens again, it is even better for you, and you're going to be stronger for it. And you're going to grow through those struggles. And when your desire finally comes, it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be more than you ever thought possible. It's going to feel like inhaling the purest air, drinking the purest, freshest glass of water. It's just going to be like taking a deep breath and letting it out, and you're at peace for the first time. And so I just encourage you to think about that, and don't forget that hope, and even the deferment of hope, is a very important process in the fulfillment of your dreams. And this was something that was God-given to us. God gave us hope for a reason. And He didn't give it to us just to pull it out from under us to be mean. He puts things in our life for a reason. He has goals for us. And even though it seems that goal is deferred for right now, if it's deferred for a reason. Either that goal isn't right and He's got something better planned for you, or the timing's not right. So take heart. Talk to you tomorrow.